Alright folks, welcome back to the channel. Before we dive into today's tasty topic, sending you all the biggest virtual hug and wishing you nothing but amazing health and positive energy today and always. Seriously, taking care of yourself is priority number one, so wherever you are, I hope you're feeling strong and ready to learn. Now, let's tackle a question that pops up all the time in kitchens and grocery store aisles. Is salmon actually healthier than chicken? It sounds simple, right? One swims, one clucks, but the answer is way more interesting than you might think. Get ready, because we're about to settle this delicious debate once and for all. So, you're trying to make a healthy choice for dinner. You've got that beautiful pink salmon fillet on one side, and maybe a lean chicken breast on the other. Both are famous for being packed with protein, which is awesome for building muscle and keeping you feeling full. But which one gives your body the most bang for its buck? Let's break it down step by step, keeping it super simple. First up, protein power. Both salmon and chicken are absolute champions when it comes to high-quality protein. A similar-sized piece of either will give your body the essential building blocks it needs to repair tissues, make enzymes, and just generally keep everything running smoothly. If pure protein content is your only goal, lean chicken breast might have a tiny edge gram for gram because it's incredibly lean. But hold on, that's just the start of the story. Protein isn't the only thing that matters, and this is where salmon starts to pull ahead in some really important ways. Here's the game changer, omega-3 fatty acids. This is salmon's superstar nutrient. Think of omega-3s, especially the kinds called EPA and DHA, as super healthy fats your body desperately needs but can't make on its own. They're like little firefighters inside you, helping to calm down inflammation, which is linked to all sorts of problems like heart disease, arthritis, and even feeling foggy-headed. They're crucial for keeping your heart rhythm steady, they help build a healthier brain and sharper mind, and they might even help lift your mood. Now, guess what? Chicken, especially the lean breast meat most people eat, has almost zero omega-3s. Seriously, the amount is negligible. Salmon, on the other hand, especially fatty types like wild sockeye or Atlantic, is absolutely loaded with them. Eating salmon regularly is one of the best ways to get these essential fats into your diet. So, if you care about your heart, your brain, and fighting inflammation long-term, salmon scores a massive point right here. Chicken just can't compete in this category. But let's not count chicken out. It brings some great stuff to the table too. Chicken, particularly skinless breast, is incredibly low in fat overall, especially saturated fat. It's often seen as the go-to lean protein source, which is great if you're strictly watching your calorie intake or trying to minimize fat consumption. It's also packed with important B vitamins, especially niacin, vitamin B3, and vitamin B6. Niacin is super important for turning the food you eat into energy your body can use, and it helps keep your skin and nervous system healthy. Vitamin B6 is involved in over 100 enzyme reactions in your body, mostly related to metabolism and brain function. Salmon also has excellent B vitamins, including a ton of vitamin B12, which chicken has less of, and good amounts of niacin and B6 too. So, on the B vitamin front, it's a pretty good matchup, with each having its own strengths. Both are definitely winners for keeping your energy levels up. Now, let's talk about some other key vitamins and minerals. This is where salmon really shines again. Salmon is one of the very few natural food sources rich in vitamin D, often called the sunshine vitamin. So many of us are low on vitamin D, especially if we live where it's cloudy or spend a lot of time indoors. Vitamin D is absolutely critical for strong bones because it helps your body absorb calcium. It's also vital for a strong immune system to fight off bugs, and it plays a role in mood regulation. Getting it naturally from food like salmon is a huge bonus. Chicken? Not so much. It has very little vitamin D. Salmon is also an excellent source of selenium, a powerful antioxidant mineral that protects your cells from damage and supports your thyroid gland. Chicken has selenium too, but salmon usually packs more per serving. Salmon also gives you a good dose of potassium, which helps regulate blood pressure and fluid balance. Chicken has potassium too, but again, salmon tends to be richer in it. What about the fat content? This often trips people up. Yes, salmon has more total fat than a skinless chicken breast. But here's the crucial thing, not all fats are created equal. The fat in salmon is primarily those healthy unsaturated fats, including the superstar omega-3s we talked about. This is good fat. Your body needs it and benefits hugely from it. Chicken breast is very low in fat overall, which can be advantageous in certain diets, but most of the little fat it does have is unsaturated too, unless you eat the skin, which adds saturated fat. The fat profile of salmon is actually a major benefit, not a drawback, especially for heart and brain health. If you're comparing salmon to chicken with skin, or to darker chicken meat like thighs, which have more fat, including saturated fat, the fat story changes again, but salmon's fats are generally considered much more beneficial. We also need to chat about cholesterol. Both salmon and chicken contain dietary cholesterol. For most healthy people, the cholesterol you eat doesn't have a huge impact on the cholesterol levels in your blood. Saturated and trans fats have a much bigger effect. Since salmon's fats are primarily healthy unsaturated fats, even though it has cholesterol, it's still considered heart healthy. Chicken breast is naturally low in cholesterol anyway. So, this isn't usually a major deciding factor between the two for general health. Are there any downsides to consider? With salmon, the main concern people talk about is mercury. Mercury is a heavy metal that can build up in fish. The good news is that salmon, especially wild-caught varieties like Alaskan salmon, are generally very low in mercury. They are smaller, shorter-lived fish lower on the food chain, so they don't accumulate much. Farmed salmon can sometimes have slightly higher levels of other contaminants like PCBs, depending on farming practices, but reputable sources and certifications can help minimize this. Overall, salmon is considered one of the safest fish choices regarding contaminants. With chicken, the concerns often revolve around farming practices. Conventionally raised chicken can sometimes involve antibiotics and hormones, though hormone use is banned in poultry in many places, including the US and EU. There can also be concerns about bacteria like salmonella if not handled and cooked properly. Choosing organic, free-range, or air-chilled chicken can help mitigate some of these concerns. So, both have potential issues, but they are manageable with informed choices. Practicality matters too. Chicken breast is often seen as the ultimate versatile, lean protein. It's relatively inexpensive, easy to find, cooks quickly, and takes on any flavor you throw at it. It's a staple for good reason. Salmon can sometimes be pricier, especially certain wild types, but frozen salmon or canned salmon, which is a fantastic option, often including edible bones for extra calcium, are more budget-friendly and still super nutritious. Both are delicious grilled, baked, or pan-seared. How you cook them also affects healthiness, deep frying either one isn't ideal. Grilling or baking with healthy oils or herbs is the way to go. So, circling back to the big question, is salmon healthier than chicken? The honest answer is, it depends on what healthy means for you right now. If your absolute top priority is getting the leanest protein with the fewest calories and least fat, then skinless chicken breast might be your winner. If you're focusing on maximizing heart-healthy omega-3s, brain-boosting DHA, vitamin D, and powerful antioxidants like selenium, then salmon is the clear nutritional powerhouse. Salmon offers benefits that chicken simply can't match. For overall long-term health, reducing inflammation, and supporting your brain and heart, salmon often has the edge. However, chicken is still a fantastic, lean source of high-quality protein and B vitamins. The best approach? Include both in your diet. Variety is key to getting a wide range of nutrients. Enjoy lean chicken for its protein punch and versatility, and savor salmon regularly for its unique and powerful health benefits. Don't see them as rivals, see them as teammates in your healthy eating plan. The healthiest choice is the nutritious food you enjoy and will actually eat consistently. So whether it's grilled salmon tonight or a chicken stir-fry tomorrow, you're making a great choice. Thanks for hanging out, take good care of yourselves, and I'll catch you in the next video. Stay healthy and happy eating.